We're back!
Boys and girls!
We're back!
Of all ages!
We're back like the opposite of your front. You get it?
Front to back.
Side to side. We are back. We are back. We are back on the Midweek show. We are here to say hello. Pastor Andre on the beat, Cam on the mic, and we are going to do this thing right. Happy September. September 15th is the Midweek show. Tell me what you think. It's been a long time since we have been here, but I promise that we're not going anywhere this year. So please sit back and please pay attention. We have a lot to give you and to mention. There's still plenty of time to go, so listen to the Midweek show. Pastor Andre, how you doing? Pastor Andre, how you doing? Pastor Andre, how you doing? He's not listening to me. I guess that's what we're doing.
I just felt like the intense look, it just added to it.
Added to what?
Everything that was happening in that moment. I felt it. They felt it. I was like, but then...
Can you feel the beat that's in my heart? Can you feel the light shining in the dark?
All of that. Yo, we're back. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm thirsty, first off.
How are you? It's been like a year and you're thirsty already? Like we just... First episode.
So
have you not been hydrating over the 6? I don't even know how long it's been. 4, 3 months, 2 months. We did like June.
A while.
It's good though. We're back. What's up? Good to see you. If you're wondering, like maybe you're brand new, because remember, we're on a next gen channel, not on the regular channel anymore. It's our very own next gen channel.
It's not the past gen. It's not the present gen. It's the next gen.
Ooh, I like that. And so. If you've never seen the Midweek show, it is a blast. I'm Pastor Andre. You got the one and only
Mr. Cam.
Hey.
Pew, 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 pew. Oh, we have imaginary buttons up here.
We're gonna get some. I don't know how. We're gonna download it to our phone or something. So when we need our own little sound effects, pew, 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 all that good stuff. Yeah, it can't stop us. Won't stop. But here's what happens, man. We realize that life is happening. Some of you get a chance to worship on the weekend. Some of you are in person. Some of you are online. But then we realize that Wednesday gets here and you may be like,
it's so long until Sunday and Saturday. Even though it's Monday, what am I supposed to do for the next 6.5 days?
That's it. And so we said, let's create the Midweek show that's it. Boom, it happened. Hey. And so created it. Some lessons, some fun. Sometimes we may piggyback off of what you learned that weekend. Sometimes we may have a brand new lesson. Sometimes we may do, like, what do? We did Fruit of the Spirit.
We
did Fear.
The Anger with all of the shirts that we had.
Yeah, Anger.
I love that.
We went through Proverbs.
And then Proverbs was good.
It was. We're going to bring that back.
We did
prayer time. We did
what to do when you remember that series? Like if I'm feeling
decisions.
Good times.
Yes. What was the song that we started with? Not Decisions. It was I can't even think about it.
Put you on the spot.
Oh, I can't think about it.
It's okay.
It'll come to me.
It'll come to you randomly. It'll be like at the end of this show.
And then
like,
I'll just sing
I remember. And then bang.
That's it. But it's right there. But man, hey, do us a favor if you're watching online. Drop in the chat, man. Tell us what grade are you in? Because a lot of it,
it's a lot of shifting.
Yeah, you've adjusted grades and everything. And
it's crazy. I had this one kid. He was a 7th grader last year. And now he's a 9th grader. Like he just took all these tests. He said, I don't want to be in middle school. Like I want to go right to high school. So, I mean, that's confusing. Like you see one kid in your class one year and the next, you're like, how are you older than me?
Right.
It's crazy. So let us know what grade you are in. First grade, second grade.
What grade do I put in?
What grade do you put in? I don't know. You're still learning.
I am.
That is a question that needs answer.
Okay.
That just gives us right into the segment. After you graduate, what grade are you in?
Ooh.
Why do they call it freshman, sophomore, junior, senior? But after that, you're once you get to college, you're still a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Why don't they say 13th grade, 14th grade, 15th grade, 16th grade?
But when you go to graduate school, are you a freshman again, or are you just a graduate student?
Which is crazy. Like, you should be 17th grade, 18th grade, 19th grade.
But then, I guess some graduate programs are 1 year, so then you would like accelerate you're like, I'm a fresh.
I don't know. That's too much to think about.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Anyway.
That was a QTNA right there. So yeah, drop it in the chat there. I don't know what grade I'm in, but I'm super excited that you're hanging out here today. The whole thing is welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
That's it. Welcome back to the Midweek Show. Welcome back to school. Welcome back to sports. Welcome back to, it's starting to cool down a little bit, so welcome back, fall.
That's why I have this jacket on.
Thank you, fall, because summer was hot.
Speaking of football and fall.
Shmoo. Oh, you have a whole,
I was prepared for this day. So SMU played UNT. Mm-hmm. You know who went to UNT? This guy. You know who went to SMU? This guy.
You know who else went to UNT? Say it.
I'm not saying it.
Say it.
This has no issue for today. We're just going to leave it.
I'm just letting you know that means 2-1.
Whatever. Anyway, so we're back.
Yep.
We do a lot of fun things here. Speaking of fun things, and we just kind of gave y'all a tease of this. Questions that need answers. I got 2 questions
Talk to me.
that need answers. I've been kind of thinking about this for a long time. Okay. Why didn't they call vets doctors?
Well, what if you bring a cat?
Catters.
Lizard? Guinea pig.
That's a good one.
Hamster.
It's probably why they didn't call it doctors, because they see more than dogs. That's a
Got
good
it.
answer.
Okay, cool.
Okay, one more. Actually, 2 more. Does a straw have 2 holes or 1 hole?
Oh. Interesting. I don't know. What do you think?
Give us your answer. What do you think? 2 holes or 1 hole for a straw?
Like one long?
Is it 1 long hole or is it 2 holes on each side? Like, how do you make a straw? Like, do you make it with 1 hole or do you make it with 2 holes? Crazy. All right. Next. Let's see. Have you ever read something in your mind but did not hear a voice in your head reading?
No, I don't know. But whose voice is it? How do you even
Whose voice are you really
do
hearing when you're reading to yourself?
Morgan Freeman.
You hear Morgan Freeman's voice when you read to yourself. That is pretty epic. I'm going to try that next time. Just imagine Morgan Freeman reading Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created.
That's it. He's got the voice though.
He does.
I wonder what voice might you guys hear?
When you are reading to yourself at home, or if you're in class and your teacher says, all right, everybody read silently, whose voice do you hear?
Goku.
Goku would make me laugh.
Absolutely. In the beginning! It would just stay there forever. Exclusive forever for him to power up.
30 minutes.
Yes.
30 minutes.
Y'all, our cartoons, they y'all, we waited all day to get home. There was no... You didn't have Netflix and all that stuff, right?
I
was just double
Netflix did not come until I don't know when.
We didn't have Netflix. We didn't have Hulu. None of this stuff that you can just pause. Like, literally, you had to get home, watch the show right then and there, or you missed it for the whole week. The entire week. And then when it came back on next week, if you didn't, the other one usually came on right before it. So, you had to wait a whole week just to watch that one. But y'all...
Or they gave you, a quick little recap at the beginning.
In the recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, next one. Y'all. So now with Hulu and Netflix, I can actually see the true length of what these shows were.
It's 18 minutes.
That's it. Y'all.
All filled with commercials.
The rest of us commercials. But that was it.
Commercials about bubbles and toys.
Let's take a lollipop or Fruity Pebbles or Kellogg's.
Speaking of, I definitely want some cereal. Anyway.
All right. Sorry.
Tangent.
We took that. But we went back we kind of had like a little, we went back there for a second there, which
Thinking
leads
about our
me
favorite
to
stuff.
this weekend, y'all. This weekend, depending on when you're watching. If you watch this when it came out, which would be like that Wednesday the 15th, then that would mean that this weekend is our church anniversary, a.k.a. biggest, loudest birthday party ever, a.k.a. 13 years in the game.
13 years. If the church is older than you, put it in the chat and say, I'm younger than the church. If you are older than the church, put, I'm older than the church. If you and the church happen to be the same exact age.
Now that's cool.
Just put same age.
That's it. Drop it in there.
Drop it in the chat.
So, Mr. Cameron, what I would love to know is, and I'm going to give you a little time to think on it.
Okay.
Tell me your favorite church memory, and how long have you been at the church?
Well, those are two completely different questions.
Let's go with the second one. How long, and then give me your favorite
I feel like that one's harder than the first one. But
is it really?
Yes, because it's years, and I have to count.
Yeah, but
2015.
All right.
So 6 years going on, because about 6.5 years ish. 6.5 years.
All right, I think we're at about 10 or 11, somewhere around there. 10, 11, something like that. We've been at the building, all that good stuff there.
Yeah.
You who are watching online too, I want you to drop in the chat, tell us your favorite memory as well. Light it all up. If your parents got an old picture of you, maybe when you started attending the church, send it to our One Kids at Visit 1CC email or tag us on Instagram. We want to see all of the pictures. If you're 8 feet tall now, send us a picture when you were 3 feet tall and you started attending the church. And if you're 8 feet tall right now, I want to be your agent.
If you are 8 feet tall, please make sure that you are taking care of your knees.
What about their head? Because you have to duck everywhere, too.
This is true. Take care of your neck, too, because I'm sure you get tired of ducking. All right. I have two things with that question that you asked me. I have, a favorite moment, and then I have, favorite things that happen because I go to this church.
Okay, good.
All right, so my favorite moments came at, Vacation Bible School or, leading up to Vacation Bible School. And, we get to do all these stories, and you can just, look out in the audience and see, all of these kids from, all of these different grade levels. Because, on, weekends, you'll see, hey, these are kindergartners, these are first graders, these are second graders, these are third graders. But then at Vacation Bible School, when you're on that stage, you just see, hundreds of fifth graders, hundreds of fourth graders, and then we do the spirit sticks and all of that stuff. So that's some of my favorite stuff. But some of my favorite, reoccurring things is, seeing how kids were in, second grade, and then seeing them in, fifth grade, and then I'll see them in seventh grade, and just seeing all the great stuff that they're doing inside the church and outside of church. We have so many great kids in this ministry. It's amazing. And then, you get to see them at, Kroger, or, see them at school, and they're like, hey, Midweek show, or hey, the Maze, or hey, Pastor Andre still doesn't have any hair after 10 years. It's crazy. Things like that happen. So
dynamic.
Super fast.
That's it.
What are your favorite moments?
Funny, one of the highlight moments is actually shaving my head during Vacation Bible School. They reached their goal, and ever since then, I have been bald.
Balding!
That's it. That's a huge one. I'd have to say seeing both my kids baptized at the church, and so that's amazing there. And I think probably go back to another VBS is the first time I got a chance to really kind of share the gospel and just seeing kids respond. That was a real powerful moment. It was hey, this is what you need to be doing.
Right.
And so that's it, man. I've had a chance to see the church from a hotel to when we were in the regular building to when we built the building behind us to then building Louisville. Louisville was in a hotel, y'all. It was in a hotel, and then they built their building. Prosper was in a school, and then they're in their building. Dallas has been everywhere. Everywhere. And then we did an online campus. Wow, all of this has happened in just 13 years. And so wherever you are, get a cupcake, get your parents cupcakes. We don't have cupcakes now. We get a little mini cake or something and say happy birthday to OCC. 13 years. Hopefully you've dropped your favorite moment in the chat. But I'm telling you, if you're watching this and this weekend, you're like, I'm just going to sit at home, y'all, nah. If you're cool with coming, your parents aren't comfortable with everything that's going on, all the good stuff, you need to be in the building.
In the building.
Come through because...
Come through.
That's it. Because Plano, we've got 3 services now starting this weekend, 8, 10, 12. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, we got brand new stuff happening on 3rd weekend there. 8, 10, 12. Louisville, 9 and 11. Prosper, 9 and 11. Dallas, I think it's still 10:30. There is a gazillion billion services, but you need to be in the house for church anniversary because it's going down.
Why do they say things are going down and not going up to make them sound good?
It's going up. That don't even sound, I don't know.
I know like it doesn't like flow, but like if you're saying like it's going down, like.
But when you drop the mic, you don't fill the mic up.
It's going up. Because I guess what goes up must come down.
Y'all.
Light bulb.
That's it. That's it. Y'all, that's our time for today. So welcome back, show. It's a celebration. We're here on Wednesdays. Next week, we're dropping a little bit of focus.
Focus, man.
Focus. So come back next week. Tell us about how church anniversary was, all the fun that you had, and then let's talk about focus. And then,
what?
Then on the 29th, that Wednesday?
Is that like when we all get together and we all sing hallelujah?
Something like that. Something like that.
And glory, honor and power.
That's not what's happening.
Oh.
It's our album. It's like a live album release. Y'all, we're dropping an album. Very first one. Be bold, walk in it, have faith, like all that good stuff. Everything, Bible song, all of that. You can get it on Apple Music, Spotify, any other one that I don't know about.
Wherever you stream your music. That's what they say on like podcasts.
Wherever you stream your music, you can get it right
Apple
there.
Apple Music, Spotify, or wherever you stream your podcast.
Get it there. But we're doing a live performance. It'll be streamed as well. But I'm telling you, everything's live here. Every last song, download it, stream it. Somebody was like, can I get a CD? I don't know if there's physical CDs anymore. Do people still have CD players?
People still have CD players, but I feel like more people are like, if you buy CDs, you buy vinyls, you know, because you got like a little record player and it sounds a lot different when you're playing on a.
I'd take, like, if they made the album on the vinyl, I would buy one just as a classic.
Do you have like a record player? So you just buy the vinyl just to have
classic,
the vinyl.
Bro.
So you're one of those people that buy shoes just to buy shoes. Would you have been that person? Because I feel like if you buy vinyl.
I wear shoes, but I mean, I'm not like a shoe head. I just, I grab whatever's in the closet first.
Gotcha.
Today, these white shoes, they were the closest one. I just grabbed them.
I have those same exact shoes.
Yep.
Not on, though.
I went shopping the other day. Confession session real quick.
Confession session. Here we go. You got 15 seconds confession session. Go.
I went shopping the other day, and then I went to Nike, and I bought 2 pair of shoes. And then I went back the same day to Adidas and bought 2 pair of shoes.
Oh, my.
So in one day, I bought 4 pair of shoes.
Oh, my. Mm-hmm. Confession session. Mm-hmm. Cowboys lost to the Buccaneers in the first week of the football season. Mm-hmm. And for a second, I had a glimmer of hope that we were going to win. Mm-hmm. And that is my problem.
Hope?
Hope. We need to have a session about hope.
Hope is my problem.
Hope
y'all,
is my problem.
We're going to do a session on hope because Mr. Cameron's over here hurting y'all. But hey, love you. Subscribe, like it, share with somebody. We're back next week with Focus. And then we're going to watch the live action performance of all the good stuff. Man, let me pray and let's jump out of here. Father, thank you for the Midweek show. Thank you for every kid and student who's out there, God. Thank you for this year. Thank you for 13 years of OCC and God, what it's done for our lives, what it's done for the kids' lives, what it's done for families' lives. God, help us to continue to reach people for you so that they can know your son, Jesus Christ. God, we love you. We thank you. In your son's name we pray. Amen. Deuces.